Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. The availability of quality jobs is, of course, being eroded by ChatGPT and other technologies, and employers' decisions to invest in such technologies is being accelerated by employees' increased enmity toward the man. Plus, there's offshoring to low-cost countries. Now, with more than a decade with offshoring, employers have worked out the kinks enough so that the enormous cost saving compared with hiring Americans is worth any residual weakness. The media trumpets so-called reshoring, but that has created few jobs. So, it is more important than ever to wisely choose a career. But what career? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, here are 3 professional-level careers that are on both its list of fastest growing and its list of most prevalent occupations. Nurse practitioner or physician assistant, wind or solar installer, and, of course, computer-related professions. Even if you don't want to do one of those lists suggest societal waves on which you might want to ride. For example, if your best ability is thinking with words, you might consider a career, as one example, as a healthcare researcher, specializing in reviewing medical journals as well as ChatGPT, Google searches, and converting your research into concise, actionable reports. If you're attracted to working on a computer, you might specialize in data security, database analysis, or architecting machine learning software. If you're good with your hands, consider becoming an electrician specializing in wireless computer networking. If you're social, consider selling complex big-ticket items that don't sell themselves, for example, enterprise software or advanced imaging and surgical machines. If you'd like to be a number cruncher, what about being an actuary, a budget analyst for the government, or a tax accountant? While government often makes noises about wanting to simplify the tax code, in practice, the tax code gets ever more complicated. The ever-changing tax code is a full employment act for accountants, especially those who specialize in business, and even more so, international business. Apart from those, my clients have generally found the following careers rewarding. I've listed those that should have relatively broad appeal. Optometrist. You're a doctor, complete with white coat, 6-figure income. You succeed with most patients, and you'll rarely get a middle-of-the-night call. And training is shorter than for MDs, 4 years after college or a 6-year combined bachelor's and optometry degree. Haircutter. Low stress. You succeed with each customer, most customers, and you have an ongoing relationship with clients. Niche seller on Amazon, eBay, and or Etsy. The market for items like books or stamps or mugs is pretty darn saturated. But maybe there's a niche item that you know a lot about. For example, peafowl, to pick a random example, or netsuke, which is some Japanese sculpture, or some business-to-business product like industrial parts. Landscape architect. It balances indoor and outdoor work. Handy person, specializing in making homes senior-ready, ramps, walk-in tubs, and so on. Personal coach. There is a life coach under every rock, so you might choose a less common specialty, such as career coach specializing in burned-out lawyers, or burned-out doctors, or be a dating coach, helping clients with their online profile, their photos, even going with them on mock dates. Or be a parenting coach. Even well-educated parents can struggle in parenting even normal kids. Or be a niche relationship coach, for example, LGBT or even transgender couples. But what if no career stands out above the rest? Well, an obvious option is to just follow the market. Go where the good-paying jobs are. That doesn't mean you're going to be unhappy. Remember that a career is like a suit of clothes. It helps to tailor and accessorize it. So, curate your choice of employer and adapt the job description to your strengths and preferences. But what if no career appeals to you? As mentioned, you could just follow the market. Or, dig deeper. Why might you not be motivated to do the work needed to launch your career? Do you suffer from the imposter syndrome? If that's rational, do you need to upskill, change career goal, or, in truth, are you at least worthy of being a beginner in a career? Depression. Even subclinical depression can demotivate. Sometimes all that's needed is regular exercise. That can be a potent, no-side-effect helper, or try a few sessions with a cognitive behavioral therapist. And if that's insufficient, add an antidepressant. Is someone supporting you? Unless you're motivated to work by a sense of meaning and contribution, it's tempting to not work. If someone is supporting you, is that paradoxically hurting you? Do you suffer from the Peter Pan syndrome? You're not ready to grow up? If so, should you keep playing for a while, or should you make yourself be more mature? So, in sum, is there at least one thing that you want to do as a result of watching this video? In any event, I thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.